The similarities to the Western media's coverage of the Gaza genocide are unmistakable. Take that missile strike on the school in southern Iran that killed more than 160 civilians, most of them schoolgirls aged 7 to 12, an attack the UN called a grave violation of humanitarian law. At the time of this recording, neither the US nor Israel had owned up to that attack, which apparently targeted a nearby barracks of the IRGC, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps.
Because we don't actually know for a fact yet what happened with that school.
The disinformation playbook the Israelis have used in Gaza is now being applied in Iran, and too many Western media outlets have played along.
If this would have happened anywhere else, it would have been on the front cover of every news outlet. And the way that it was reported was that we can't verify what happened.
The reports that this may have been an IRGC missile that fell short need to be taken seriously.
Really touting this lie that the IRGC has somehow done this themselves, and we saw this exact same pattern happen in Gaza. And that is what is really just dizzying, the same lazy, flattened reporting that we saw in Gaza when it comes to the war on Iran.
The coverage has been very skewed, lacks objectivity. It's covered in third person, that it's not clear who attacked it. And it's just unthinkable if a school was attacked, for example, in Israel, or if this was something that Russia had done in Ukraine, the coverage would have been so different. And we've seen so many examples of this.
Ukrainian officials say as many as 90 people were taking shelter in the school's basement.
It shows the mainstream media industry in the US is in the shadows of the foreign policy apparatus in Washington. And it's not just about Iran today or Israel Gaza. This goes all the way back to, for example, the invasion of Iraq.
And much of the American media frames their coverage around that mentality because war is big business. War sells. War gets eyeballs. And there's a reason why the CBS News and others are pivoting towards a much more hawkish, hardline, pro-Israel, pro-American empire worldview.
This operation, which the Pentagon is calling Epic Fury, is also epically complex. Let's bring in retired Admiral Mark Montgomery, who served 32 years in the Navy as a...
Many American media see it like a video game. That's how they portray it. From the graphics on the screen, to who they speak to interviewing generals, war for them is big business. They love it.